Well, hello everyone. Happy Friday. It's an early-ish session, but late for Keith's session. Trying to span all the time zone session. But we're here today on CF Weekly. We're going to talk about Homelab's, the latest Qwen3.5 model, AI news, OpenCode, OpenClaw, Cloud Foundry, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Lots of things to talk about today. But yeah, without further ado, we have brought some friends in. Corby, how you doing?
Doing awesome, thank you.
Yeah. Keith, thanks for running back from the office to join us here. So sorry about your traffic woes.
I would have been quicker probably running back from the office rather than being stuck in traffic.
yeah. Especially you can actually run. So for sure. And then I guess we have to welcome Ryan here. I think this is your first time on the show, right?
My first time. Happy to
be
here.
I just read your title here. You're living in the land of overpriced coffee and donuts. So
on your last podcast, you were talking about how tech has come back to the Twitter sphere. I used to be on Twitter just for reading blogs and articles from folks in tech that I respected. So this was my little byline in Twitter.
Oh, nice. Oh, there you go. Hey, I just got my bill from Twitter for whatever the checkbox thing is. I forgot I subscribed last year. I was like, oh yeah. No, it's the annual rate. I was like, oh, ouch. All right, well.
No, so 12 times 20.
Yeah, I guess I should use that or whatever. So sometimes.
Have you done a Friday show before, Nick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've done some Friday shows. Typically when we scheduling has issues and things like that. So it's not the first Friday show, but
I figure I can let my hair down, it's...
Yeah. This is just to be relaxed.
Oh yeah, rub it in. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh man, we're like 2 and 2 here. People with hair and not hair. So yeah. Thanks, Corby. If Nicky was here, he'd have something to say, but he couldn't make the show this week, and he's gonna be out next week. He's traveling to Europe, and doing whatever he's doing now, that type of thing. So. I guess we can go ahead and get started. Oh, can't forget, Ryan. Since you're first on the new time on the show, first time caller here, we have to ask you the question. Do you remember your first CF push? What was your first Cloud Foundry experience?
Yeah, long time listener, first time caller. My first experience goes back to 2016. I had an SE peer here in San Francisco Bay Area, and he left VMware, went over to EMC to lead an SE team, and because of just the larger family with the pivotal connection to EMC, there was a workshop at the EMC at the time, EBC Center in Santa Clara. So it was a 3-day workshop in a big room with a bunch of folks just learning that's a CF push. That's it. I was like, I don't get it. It's too simple.
It's the whole point.
And I was also complete, outside of Power CLI, my CLI experience was pretty limited back then. So yeah, it was too simple. Bobo member, if you're listening, thank you.
Nice. Well, good deal. Well, great to have you on the show. And then I guess I don't know where we could start out here, but I guess we can start sort of in the news realm. I know there's a lot of news happening, but in terms of open source model releases, Qwen dropped 3.5, 3.5 suite of family throughout the past couple of weeks, and most notably, they've released the 122 billion parameter model with 10 billion active parameters. So it's the mixture expert style that seems to be pretty well. And then, they released a whole set of small as well. I think, Keith, you might have used some of even the smaller ones in your lab. I think even now, the latest one was 0.8 billion parameters. So 800 million, like really tiny too. So, and I've seen some interesting videos too, where some of the folks are taking the ultra small models to the test. And even what they can do is quite impressive. So I think another notable thing of this new Qwen release is that it is multimodal, so you can do text and images and things of that nature. Now I haven't tried that, but my son has a feature request in because one of his applications needs multimodal support. It's actually his homework checker, where he wants to take a picture of his homework and have the AI check it for him. But then he's like, "Hey, why is GPTQ 120 it's not working. I was like, yeah, because it doesn't know how to do images, man. Like, I had to explain to it, like, this whole, like, text-based versus vision and all the different model stuff. So,
when your kid's doing feature requests, I think you're doing something right, Nick.
He's become the most demanding customer of Kuhn Labs. I wonder why. He can hit me up 24/7, 365. So yeah.
Nick, you're not charging him enough. You're not charging him enough.
Well, I would just
isn't
pay
free,
for it,
Kyle.
right? Yeah, like I'm saving money by not giving him cloud creds. Good lord.
Yeah, true.
Like, because in his first app where he's like, hey, like, Claude wants me to sign up for Firebase. I'm like, whoa. Like, let's not be doing that. Like, I'm not giving you any Anthropic keys. I'm not giving you any of these. Like, we have a cloud in the basement.
The Google agent workshops. I know why they lead with Firebase.
Yeah. The first, few calls are free, and then your dad's getting a bill for $1,000 a month. So, all right. With that, so I guess I don't know how we want to dive in, but I do have the Qwen model running. I have it run on a various of options we can play with, and I guess before we get deep into that, like, Keith, what did you get running on your lab? You maybe using Ollama. Like, what was your
Ollama
situation? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ollama, the 9 billion parameter one, because I was just using for just some basic chatbot demo things and GPT OSS. Like, it's fast. I love it because even on CPU, it's fast. But so Qwen3.5 came out. I said, well, naturally, I have to give it a go. Had to do some jiggery pokery to make it work with Gen AI services, but that was easy. Because it's new, but Ollama is revving at a crazy rate now.
Yeah.
So I was on 16.2, I think I was on. And yes, it had support, but they went to MTX, the different packaging. There's many bug fixes. So yeah, I brought up to 17. Oh my God, 17.7, 17.6, and gave it a spin. From my messing around, very light touch though. While it is, has the image processing now and everything. GPTQ OSS was faster still, but it had MOE. This is a dense model. You get all, because it was the 9 billion parameter one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you have they have quite a few flavors out there, like quite a few dense models, but also they have the option of having the MOE models as well. So did you pick one of those ones? I think you did.
Yeah. I guess I should. I'll share my screen here, and we can start like browsing Hugging Face. But yeah, so I ended up picking the 122 billion parameter model. Share screen. Okay. Yep. We're gonna do window, entire screen 2. All right. We'll get rid of the inception here. All right. Okay. All right. So we'll do a zoom. Qwen. Let's go to the Qwen family. Let's see here. Yeah. So I think I ended up. Yeah. You can see they have the up to the 397B variant. I don't have enough hardware to run that, unfortunately. I would have to spend a lot more money to get that level of support. But I ended up getting the 122B with the Q. They released multiple quants too, so they have like the full. They did FP8 and they also did Int4. So I actually am using this model now, which is very nice because this model can do 256K context length, and you can use rope scaling to bump it up to 1 million context window. And I haven't done that yet, but that's obviously when we're talking about these agents and things, like the compaction events are like the moments of sadness in Claude when everything's running and it starts compacting. And sometimes it's like, I forgot what I was doing because I lost all my context, that type of thing. So that notions, I think there's a lot of settings within OpenClaw and the OpenCode, like all these agent things to this concept of compaction, where they try to manage the context length. So obviously the larger the window, the better. The more they can fit in it without potentially having a slight memory relapse when they have to compact. So there's a bunch of like, dashboards and, benchmarks, and I don't know, there's so many benchmarks out there these days that I'm kind of like, great, like it's better, but how does it really vibe within the real world, right? So that's what we can kind of take a peek at. And I think everyone, I was able to pre-provision you with things, but I guess we can just go here. We'll go to my Llama Chat app first, and we'll just give it some feels. So if I zoom in here, I should be able to do. So I should have. So in this foundation, and let me know if you can see the screen or not, because I'm basically.
Yeah, looks good.
So I got 3.5 122 active, and it has the 10 billion active parameter. So interesting enough, Keith, it only has one more billion active than the 9 billion dense, and then this old Qwen model, that's probably I need to update to Qwen next. This is a very old one, and then GPTQ 122B. So let's just do. We can just do like we'll do a new chat with that and get some vibes. And okay, well 76 tokens. All right, let's do a new chat with this Qwen model. Let's get some Java coding help. So we'll see the difference of like what's going on. All right. So I got, so it is a little slower. I know there's a lot of other potential things I could do in my lab with this environment to tweak the settings. But just because I just got this running last night and running well this morning, it was only like at 10 tokens per second. So I was having some slight panic attack where I couldn't actually get this thing at a usable speed. So the GPTQ 122B is more performant in my lab, kind of like your experience. I do think that the active billion parameter tokens are a lot lower though, but all right, it's at a usable enough speed. I've seen it like in 50 to 80 to 90 tokens or whatever per second, usable enough for human and hopefully agent use. Now, I guess kind of like what's the next thing that we want to check out here, and we can go from there. So, and then all of you too, like we can get to, like, I guess I'll go through the OpenClaw or the OpenCode example next, and then we can get into our other fun agent that this is going to be kind of like a secret OpenClaw part 3 session 2. So, hello.
I haven't dived into. I know there's many benchmarks. Some are even questionable benchmarks. But has anyone looked in the benchmarks of this against other models of similar capabilities?
Yeah, I mean, like usually when they come out though, like all of the model releases from like they'll either like they seem to like cherry pick some certain things. So it's like, let's see, what did they say? Some are better than others, but like if we look into this, is this gonna? Oh, I didn't want to download this. I just wanted to like view it here. So what are they? So this is comparing. Okay, this is somewhat appropriate. Where it's all right. So let's see here. Where is Qwen? So this is I think the far left here. This kind of darkish purplish color is the model that we're running versus GPTQ 122B, which is the I'm not quite sure. I guess maybe it's this color. The shading is a little hard to see for me. I'm like, this is confusing. Because GPT-5 Mini looks like this dark gray color, but there's like a light gray color, which I guess would be OSS 120B because it should probably perform way lower than GPT-5. But then I see a Claude Sonnet reference, which I don't see a color for. It seems like similar colors. So I
suppose it's like all things, and we've all worked in different industries where you can pre-warm cache. There's lots of little tricks and games and train for identification of tests and
So I guess if we just look at their SweBench, which I guess to me like that's kind of like most home for me, agentic coding. It's this model scores a 72, and then I guess GPT-5 Mini is a 72 as well. So it's tied with GPT-5 Mini based on their numbers. Now, obviously, granted, take that with a grain of salt. There's been a lot of accusations that these labs are cooking for benchmarks, and real world performance isn't anywhere as what it feels like it should be. But that's kind of what we're here for, right? But yeah. Anyway. that's what their numbers say, and I'm sure somebody has other numbers. But there was, I guess, on the numbers benchmark, there was, and I forgot what it was. I was listening to this on a podcast. There's a benchmark around like, and I can't think of the name, but it is essentially, if somebody knows, let me know. It's like the like measuring the amount of like hours that the agents can run, or the models can run agents like without interruption. And I can't, and the, basically the cool kids say that this is really the only benchmark that matters now, and that this firm, or this whoever is done, like, is an independent research firm, that they saw that December jump from like GPT 4.5 to 4.6. I guess that it was in December. It was, what was it, 4 to 4.5? That big Opus jump when 4.5 came out. So I can't remember what version was before 4.5 Opus and Cloud Code. So like they saw that jump, and they saw a jump in Codex as well. But like the jump between various models, like multiple hours of increased time where like the agent can like just run itself type of thing. And I think the 4.5 to 4.6, like 4.6 was measuring, like Claude Opus 4.6 was like in the 10 plus hour range type of thing. So maybe even they're coming out and saying like that benchmark is now saturated as well. But another interesting benchmark I've seen that people, like, it's more of the real world benchmark, is there people are asking it, Qwen specifically, the different variants of Qwen, to build an in-browser operating system and like give it, like, make a snake game, make a note application, make 5 backgrounds, so like building like a little, I guess, some language based, like, open a emulated operating system in your browser type of thing. So maybe it's more just real world scenarios at this point now versus just numbers on a screen that may be questionable. Sorry, I really went into that, Keith. So I don't know if that answers your question or not. But
the answer is it depends.
Yeah. Yes, it depends. Yeah. But yeah, so now OpenCode over here, and if I do a /models, now I've got a lot more mileage with Cloud Code, but do /models, I can switch between. So I made a custom VMware Tanzu provider, and I'm calling all the models on my Gen AI lab. So I can toggle between these two, or three, actually, my 3 models. But right now I have this toggle.
So this OpenCode here is a UI that is published from your OpenClaw service instance. Is that correct? No.
So think of OpenCode as like a open source variant like Cloud Code. Okay. So yeah, it's like if you do exit, like, hey, OpenCode, and yeah, like it's okay. Like if you wanted to do like I don't want to pay Claude or Codex or whatever, and I have right, or like I can't use any of these SaaS provided things. Everything has to be air gapped within your own walls. This is an option that I've seen people use as a OSS kind of like safe style, like Cloud code feeling situation. Now
that is running as a CF web app.
No, this is just in my terminal.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. So So like, but some people can run it, I believe, like have run it before in Cloud Foundry as well. So if you wanted to like you could have it's like front end server concepts. You could have OpenCode, kind of like how you do the Goose build pack. I think you could have something similar, or you have OpenCode agents deployed in CF, and then have like some kind of front end, whether that be like a web app, or like, I guess you could probably wire it. Like this is just a 2E, so like you could probably wire it up to call that instead. But for sake, I guess just quick ease of use, I just have it running locally. This client running locally on my Mac. Now we'll get to the running in CF part in a bit as well. So, but yes, and and this, of course, this app is running on CF. It's just a normal CF application as well. Excuse me. Now, let's see. Any ideas what we should have it do? Good test. I was gonna maybe do like write me a BOSH add-on to do GPU power throttling, but that seems pretty obscure. So I'm open to suggestions. We'll do that, I guess. Write me a BOSH add-on to help power, help, power throttle. Oh boy. All right. I guess my NVIDIA GPUs. My Homelab. And we'll let it go. Start doing
That's
thing.
because you have multiple GPUs. We need to be specific here.
Yeah. I do have a bash script for this. I should have given this because I've done this before. And I didn't give it any context here. So let's see. All right, so I'm going to say use this script. Use this script. And then here is the reference for a BOSH add-on. Now I have to find that. And now I guess we can run this whole same process through GPTOSS now too. I guess that will be our test, right?
Do you have any skills to find, Nick?
No, I have nothing. This is like,
okay.
There's no MCPs, there's no skills. This is just a vanilla OpenCode. Like maybe it would like try to do like a, this seems like a good link. So I'm going to save this off. I'm going to give it some random links to use. As at past customers, I have deployed various BOSH add-ons to do custom things I need from my BOSH VMs, whether they be like custom collectors or things like that.
So I'm guessing it comes with some built-in scripts if it can do web search and such.
We'll see. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we'll see if it does. Yeah. Oh, all right, it's doing stuff.
Nick, you may have to bump up.
The
Zoom
right
a little bit.
All right. Maybe I can make it full screen too.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. All right. So it's looking like some BOSH stuff. Yeah. Okay. Power limits. All right. It's making. I mean, it kind of feels like Cloud Code. Now it's a little bit different, but hey, I wonder where my context window to. Are we at 12,000? Is it done? That's a good question. I think it's finished. Okay, so what did it do? All right, so it wrote a GPU throttle add-on. Made directory scripts. Here's my script I gave it. GPU release YAML. So yeah, all right. Okay, took 29 seconds. All right, cool. That seems to be working out pretty well. How do I wonder? I guess maybe I can open up another tab to actually see the code. Okay, we'll do a code on here. Yeah, I don't know if this will work, but now I guess maybe we toggle between GPTOSS 122B. Maybe we see this. This may be like way too simple of a test, but hey, why not? I don't know. It does show the flow is working. Oh boy, come on, VS Code. All right, let's do. I'll put up another OpenCode, and we'll do make dir GPT OSS, and then we'll OpenCode. No, so we should have two OpenCodes. All right, so we have Qwen, and then we have this. I'll zoom in, and then models. Let's see if I can toggle this. We'll go to GPS. All right, so let's see if I get my original request. That's kind of weird. All right, so I'm going to say use this script. Copy. All right, so copy this, and then all right. Ooh, copy is a little copy. I got to do this. All right. It's a little strange in that interface. All right.
Some strong DOS vibes off it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, where did this? All right. All right. Boom. All right. Let's see. What does GPTOSS 120B do? Let's do a web fetch.
Curious if he'll ask you clarifying questions to start off with, like Qwen did here.
Yeah. Well, I guess it wasn't quite fair because we gave it a lot more info in the first run. It's having some 404s here. Let's see. I saw that happening. Oh, so now it's just like randomly crawling stuff. It's fixing these Google searches. It's using a lot more tokens right now. We're at, see that token count, 35,000. Build.
Are they config? Oh, sorry, Corby, go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking, is the Qwen more of a coding focused model, whereas GPTOS is more general purpose, or?
So these are both general purpose models. This 3.5 is not the coder variant, but now I think we're getting this like tool usage, agentic usage, like that type of thing. So Qwen Coder, the Qwen Coder next 80 billion, 3 billion parameter model might be pretty good here too. But I mean, it's writing some things. I feel like it's writing a few more things. Oh, now we're doing some fine packages. Okay, what's it trying to do here? Oh, it's making a script. Okay. Let me get a little bit more here from this this model.
Nick, for trying to compare apples to apples, are we using like the same thing of like flash attention, the KV cache types, context windows? Are they the same for both models, or?
For the most part, so the GPTOSS only has the 120K context length. I mean, they're both at their max context length. So let's say, and then the Qwen's at the 256K context length. Okay. Ooh, wow. I mean, it kind of wrote this out a little bit better. Let's say GPTOSS is maybe the win here. I said just writing the whole thing out. Look at this thing. It's going. Okay. Well, I mean, did it give me a script of how to run it? Oh yeah, create the release bar tall ball. Yeah, upload. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, it gave me a little like directory. Yeah, it told me what it wrote and like packages, release YAML. I feel like the Qwen model is missing some things. So maybe we're gonna find that GPTOSS 120B in our use cases is still the superior model, but
USA.
Man, whoa now. I wasn't gonna say it, but anyway, yeah, we'll see. But it can't do vision, so we'll see. Okay. I do have to say I have many months of like tuning on GPTOSS too. So yeah. But yeah, that
was gonna be part of my question. I know you had to really work on this last night to even get Qwen up and running.
Well, yeah, yeah, so I guess too, like if you're a customer and you see what I'm doing here, there's a lot of things done to this environment that aren't customer ready. So like the vLLM, is usually has a stable release, and they don't even have Qwen3.5 in their stable release yet. So I had to pull a nightly build, which obviously not something we'd put in a production release because nightly builds can break, and there are things happening, like even command line flags for Qwen that like I was running different flags. They're like, oh, this has been deprecated. It's like, well, no, I was trying to figure out like, oh, because like this version of like this flag got deprecated like 2 nights before, and now they want you to they renamed the flag type of thing. So it's still very early days in optimization. And when GPTOSS came out, there's like lots of things, like maybe a month or two for everyone to kind of catch up in terms of optimizing for GPTOSS, the whole GPTOSS family, 20B and 120B. But maybe this is something we'll have to revisit here. But I'm saying that, man, this OpenCode and 120B are looking pretty good here. So That's being said, let's see. I don't know what else. Anybody? Do we have any other ideas for testing? What we want to see? Should we give it another round, or should we move on to another situation, another client?
Yeah, let's move
Just out
on.
of a matter of interest, did it actually is the code, say the script, quite similar or different? I couldn't see, but they're both short.
Let's break out. Let's go back to the old way, how we used to look at code by hand. All right. All right. So here's GPTOSS. Did it not? Oh, subfolders. What? Okay, I made a folder, right? I think it made this job. What? Okay, maybe it just hallucinated. Did it actually build? Final. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. It gave me a clear directory structure. I'm gonna go back to that because I thought I would write it in that GPTOSS folder. So what did it say? Okay, GPU power release add-on. So put everything in that folder, and Qwen just dumped everything else in the main folder here. So
okay.
If we look at it here, we have final YAML, jobs, bin, run, spec. Okay, I feel like that looks like packages. So dummy spec here, README, release YAML, because you have to do that. And runtime config. So we look at that. Jobs is empty on the Qwen thing. We have this, which is the script I gave it. I don't know if either of them would work one shot. Try to apply, but I'm gonna have to guess that
is an extensive list of stem cells.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just because they just that's another thing too. Like they don't know anything about your context yet. Of your ops manager or whatever, so they're just gonna be like, I'm gonna put every stem cell that I can think of, and these other ones don't matter so much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun. I don't know. I think I would prefer with this route GPTOSS 122B. Now maybe another task would be better at. We could see, but that's kind of what's going on there.
Yeah, it seemed like the ChatGPT was a little bit better with its descriptions of each code block.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we can do. I guess I don't know. I'm blanking on things to have it do. Another thing too is I'd be curious too if we gave them each like OMCLI or whatever, and like now go upload the BOSH add-on and see what happens and how many times who finished first type of thing. But yeah, okay. So, I mean, they're both working. Maybe this wasn't the greatest test here for this Qwen model, but it seems to be working. Do we want to try to see how they do in OpenClaw? I don't know. We could try that.
Let's do that.
Well, that's what we've been waiting for.
Yeah. Everyone's like, whatever. Nick's just farting around with this. We just want to play with our OpenClaws. All right. So, have you logged into those credentials I sent you all?
I have. I spun up a OpenClaw instance. I have the gateway dashboard here, and it reports back to me that it's using the GPTOSS model.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, how about this? Go in some homework. Go and create a new service key off the tains to all models in the TDC Foundation for each of you, and then we'll see if we. This is my test because I didn't have time to swap the default model provisioner out. I was gonna I have two claws. One I already have wired up, and I was gonna try to live swap the other one to this new Qwen model, and then see how they behave. That type of thing. But yeah, that could be
just grab the service key for the Qwen model.
Yeah, if you do the Tanzu all models, and then get a service key for that, and then you should be able to swap that out. Actually, no, you already have a service key. 1 second, let me find my screen. I'll just make a new window because I lost this other one. Here it is. Perfect. So actually, this is in Safari here. All right, so I have one provision. All right, but if you open one of your claws up, and you should be able to go to config if you want to swap this out. All you should have to do is change the model ID to this Qwen model ID, which
okay, so it's already bound to a service instance of the Qwen2 models.
Correct. Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
cool. And
so
is that kind of hard coded into the BOSH release right now, or how?
Yeah, so it's in the tile config where you can specify, like, you tell it here. I'll bring that up to you. Now, again, anyone watching, this is a mixed experiment. This isn't anything real you should use. Let's go in the ops manager here. I was kind of driving through this with Nicky here the other day, but this is all actually working now. So if we go in the AI config here.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah, so we have these, the service offering. So it's, it's kind of doing a similar model where other tiles will go like deploy an offering for them, like, how the AI service gets a Postgres tile for itself, or Postgres plan. So I told it to use the Tanzu all models plan, and the default model is, I had it set to 122B. But then you can do context length and some of these other flags too, because especially OpenClaw, I found that it has all these MD files and all these skills and everything. Like, it just hits the model like really big with like a lot of context, and like you need to try to trim it down, or at least I had to set to like 98K below the 120B, 120K context for GPTQSS 120B, just so it wouldn't just blow it up immediately. So with that, I was able to get this. So this one seems to be working, and it's like, what is the time? What is the weather like now? Let's see if it remembers. I'm starting to do the whole, like, I live in Cincinnati. Let's see if it knows like where I'm at, because like yeah. So all right, cool. Light breeze, 90% humidity. Yeah, it's raining a lot here. Very rainy. What is your name?
So when I did a create service on the OpenClaw, it immediately came back with create succeeded. Was it just hooking me into a pre-existing VM, or?
Yeah, so I pre-plumbed your claw, so that it's on-demand VM creation. So, and then the service key, when you did a service, that's when you get the actual credentials and things.
Gotcha. I just expected on-demand VM creation to take a little longer.
Did you make a new claw? A new?
I created a new created a new service instance in my space.
Oh, okay. Well, let's look at that. Okay. Did you make this, or did you make the SSO?
I made both of them.
Okay. Did you make you need to make a service key here.
Yeah.
But obviously, I won't show that on here.
Thank you.
Right? Yeah.
So my OpenClaw interface, on the left side, I clicked under Settings Config, and right now it says it's spinning on loading schema.
That takes a little bit. I've noticed.
Okay,
I don't know
because
why.
It's been running for about 5 minutes now.
Maybe refresh again.
Okay.
For something around that seems to do a lot of.
Schema. I think it just doesn't like that form interface. When I click over to raw, it looks like it's looking okay here. All right.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go see if I can get provision another one here, so we can do a.
And where do I enter the model?
I'll go back to that. So let me get that model ID for you. This should be. I'll put this in chat. So you if you see where's my existing claw in config. If you go to models in config and then go to model providers and then scroll down, you'll see like custom entries, Gen AI, API key should be plumbed in there already. And in theory, you should just be able to change the ID from OpenAI GPTQSS 120B to that Qwen, and then change, and then hit save. I have another one already deployed, so let me fire that up really quickly because I didn't want to break this one, or for sake. So we had 2 different comparison points. But yeah. So yeah, I've got this one where I'm going to now get this key off screen. Create a service key. Qwen key. And I do have it integrated SSO as well. So you should have been like prompted to like authorize your CF SSO account when you logged into this thing. Let's do a new tab here. Do copy too much.
Corby, outside of this, have you done any tinkering with OpenClaw?
This is the first time I've used it. It seems way too unsafe to run in my own environment, so I figured I'd run it on Nick's lab.
Yeah. So here's the SSO. I think I'm authorizing it, and it's getting passed, and I authorize, and boom, ready to go. All right, so that's wired up now. Now I will try this myself as well. I'll config, and yeah, if you've seen interesting. Mine didn't hang on that, so I don't know. Maybe I've also noticed too. Like some of this stuff is like cookie-based weirdness or session-based weirdness. Sometimes just needs like I don't know. This project is still very new, and if you like, they're basically doing like daily updates that are massive. So this is just totally experimental. But let's see here. Let's see. Can I get this to become a Qwen provider? And I wanted to do that before I like told it its name and everything. And I guess you save. Ooh, I don't have access.
Mission denied.
Okay. Well, maybe not so this test. I thought I could just swap that out. I know I could do that at the BOSH level, but then everything would be changed. So permission denied. I don't have access to do that. I could probably go edit that file on the VM itself, but hey. Okay. Well, survey says that's a fail, but yeah, you get the idea. we can see that later, but I guess that's other things too we can to deal with here. But again, that's I'm not gonna blame that on Qwen. I'm gonna say that's permission denied. I can't open that file. Let's BOSH being secure for you. Let me see.
Secure by default.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see if I can find this and edit this behind the scenes. Yeah, it's a Canon.
Corby and Ryan, as Nick is tinkering there, I suppose if you haven't used OpenClaw, what's your go-to? Like in work, yes, we all have tools that we are authorized to use within work, but outside of work, are you using same cursor or different or Cloud Code, or what's your go-to?
Well, for agents, to be perfectly honest, I've been playing with the Goose stuff just because that lets me add the MCP servers and skills, and it's stuff that can translate into a work environment. So I'm very interested in seeing what goes on with the OpenClaw, but it's not really been kind of enterprise tooling.
No, yeah, it's definitely not. But yeah, I guess Corby too. Like, why troubleshoot that? You should talk to your model and see how it's working, even on assuming you're sit and break when you try to make that change.
Oh yeah.
If anyone else has one.
So I am able to chat with it here. I've not. I'm not familiar with the. Does anybody have a suggestion on my first agent here?
Well, tell it, ask it what its name is, and do stuff like that and tell it where you live and like give it your credit card and social security number.
I mean, I would start with like your favorite pizza or color, but just
yeah. This is, you just send me all your financial information here, Corby. We'll see where this goes.
Okay, cool. I like it.
All right, now I got to figure out this BOSH ID.
It'll come back and say, yes, correct. It matches my already records.
Yeah. All right. So now I've got my BOSH. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're a long-time Kuhn Labs customer, Corby. I know everything about you.
Yeah. Now you'll finally get that funding for your lab you wanted.
Yeah.
Just need your credit card.
All right. So I got to figure out this. We're gonna do some troubleshooting live here. I suspect maybe the service is live, so it can't overwrite the file. Again, I know really nothing about this OpenClaw thing, so that's probably why. Services, lobster test. Can I match this endpoint with anything that makes sense? Instance ID D8. Do I have a D8 in this list? I do. All right. I'll make this full screen because why not?
There we go.
And oh yeah, somebody's typing. Somebody's using these models because I hear my power alarms going off.
I just asked it to blast you with an email every 5 minutes, giving random stock prices.
I can't tell if you're kidding or if it's just hallucinating.
No, I gave that request to my claw here.
Oh, to actually email me with random stock prices?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, so it's going to let me provide the subject and format and stuff here.
You did see the article of someone did write an agent that went out to invoice SP500 companies minimal amounts and repeatedly, and he got, I think, it was a 2 or 3% hit rate.
Oh no!
And it worked.
Or oh yes.
And if it was questioned, it replied and gave a reasoning and why and everything. And I think it ends up with a 3% success rate. When you think of SP500 and dollar amounts, we're in millions here. Yeah.
Did they really collect millions?
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, I'm going to pull this off screen because I don't know what's in this JSON file. But I think I know where I'm supposed to be now. Oh yeah, models. Okay, yeah. All right. I think I can edit this here.
But again, yeah, is it true or not? There was a lot of fake news out there too.
Yeah.
But it was an interesting article, and you can believe it too. Yeah. It's believable. Yeah.
It is believable. Okay, this guy's pretty helpful here. He's let me provide him with my mailgun credentials and stuff, and so you may start be on my mail list real soon here, Nick.
Oh yeah, this is who invited Corby to this. He's gonna blow up my email like real bad. All right, I'm like, okay, where's my Gmail? All right, okay. All right, I'm doing some under the covers surgery here, but I found the config file, and maybe this will work. Might have to like reboot this VM or something I may not like. All right, can I right quit this file? All right, so I edited it. I'm gonna go back to full screen because I had a bunch of credentials in there that shouldn't be exposed. All right, and then I'll do a monet status, monet summary. It should be this, yeah, OpenClaw agent. Let's do that. Yeah, let's restart.
Yeah, I do notice the difference when I work with Claude or someone reputable. They always say, "Hey, don't send me your API keys in plain text." And my friend Claude here is just like, "Oh, give me more, give me more."
Yeah. Oh, it's running. Okay, so mine restarted. Good old BOSH. Now, does that register? Oh, which one? Oh, it was. Okay, it was the one I was on. So, Corby, you're on GPTQ 122B. So we'll use that.
That's
if this works, we'll use yours as a reference point.
Okay.
And then now let's refresh this one. Will this work? Oh, it's refreshing. Okay. Did it update? Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right. Well, yeah, there you go. Well, now we're Oh yeah. See, that's interesting. I was doing execs. Okay. Hi. Did I break you? Or are you alive? Hey. Okay. Oh, okay. Now we're on Qwen. What is your name? I'm Captain Whiskerpaws. Nicky, if you're watching, I was trying to do that a long time ago. But yeah, okay, Captain Whiskerpaws. Okay, so this is the extent of my OpenClaw knowledge. Like, how do I set up a Slack channel?
How do I verify this procurement email is legit or not?
I will say though, this feels a little bit better because I did this with GPTQ Int4 122B. I didn't have that saved. This table format looked a little bit better. It was similar, but like I might have to give the win here to the Qwen model here on this one. So yeah, now I need to know like, okay, so I got to go to Slack and go to channel, create a new channel, give OpenClaw bot, and I got to do public private. I got to do some Slack stuff. I don't know anything about like, I guess I have to be like a Slack admin. I don't even know how to do that. Oh boy, like that seems like a lot of work. I feel lazy.
And I assume a webhook is going to be involved there.
Well, yeah, you got to make a new channel, right? And I'm like, is there anything I can do that I just like can scan a QR code? Because I'm lazy. That seems like a lot of work. What is the
This is
easiest?
my first time using here. I thought I was going to be going through the documentation for an hour and figuring out how to configure all the little connectors and the agents and all this stuff. But I can see why people get hooked on it. You just start a conversation and say, hey, I want to figure out how to do this, and it says, give me all your private information, and then it just goes to town.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, you know, check your email in 5 minutes here because it says it's got you on its list here. It does not respect unsubscribes. I promise.
I did get the email.
Oh shit.
Okay. How do I bring it over here? All right. I did. Is it Broadcom stock update? Goose
it is.
Melcorita page. It's trading at.
Well,
it's
that's
trading
kind
at
of lackluster. I'd like to get
a
little bit fancier email. Let me. But it's got a cron job running, so
it's gonna be firing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. All right. So I don't have a Telegram. Oh man. What about like Discord? I don't know. Like I guess we have that CF Weekly Slack. I should struggle through it, but I'm not going to struggle through it on air because that seems like a lot of work. I'm lazy.
Oh, please bring Slack back into my life.
How about
personal these
Discord?
days?
Okay, I asked Claw to be a lot more annoying. So let me know when you get your next message.
Would you just like every 2 seconds send an email?
Oh no, I didn't think of that one. That's a good one, but
well, you get charged per email. Like that Mailgun thing has an API feed, isn't it, or is it free?
No, it's an API key. I give it my API key.
Okay. Oh, Discord dev portal. That seems a little bit more similar. Create bot, invite bot, store token. Here, I guess I'll just use Slack because I don't know. Let me find Slack. But unfortunately, we lost our trial, and everything's sad in Slack because we don't have the pro, and that's kind of makes me want to move away from Slack because I would pay for this, but it's not feasible to pay for Slack at any rate because it's per user and it's not per month, and it's kind of silly how much it would be. On Discord, you could boost or something. So maybe we'll have to move this over because I don't know, that's just this whole not being able to pay some type of fee to get something. But let's see here. All right. I'm gonna try Slack. And I know we're over time, Keith and stuff. I know it's super late. If you have to drop, or I know you have to drop, just let me know. But we could probably spend hours just messing around.
That's all good. All good.
Yeah.
So
either you
responded that it is willing to Venmo or Zelle you every 5 minutes as well, and it's starting to ask me all my account information for that.
I mean, if you want to send me a bunch of money every 5 minutes, I guess, but we probably. Give me the Slack instructions because I can't read.
Are you sure you want this to run every 5 minutes? That could quickly add up financially. So see, don't say there aren't any safety controls here in OpenClaw.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, that's the beauty of this. Is like I wanted to play around with this, but I did not like this idea of having a either one use my Cloud Code subscription, which is technically like a violation of terms of service and could be banned via like the OAuth login, and I definitely didn't want to. The having these things, especially in my lab situation where like everybody can get a claw, be tied back to my own API bill seems financially like a bad idea. So, but now we got these newer models here, and it seems to be working. You know, maybe it's not the best coding agent, but you can write an agent to spam me with email every 5 minutes.
Did you get a new annoying format email?
I have not refreshed my email here. So it's at 12:02. It's only been 4 minutes since my last email.
Okay.
So.
All right, we'll give it another minute.
60-second countdown has begun.
Okay. I need a Slack. Open a Slack in a browser. Oh man, I don't even know how to log into this. This is why. Okay. Maybe I don't think I can open. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this on air because I gotta like pass some tokens and things, and I gotta figure out how to log in the Slack account again. But yeah, let's see what else we have going on here. Channels. Oh, we got all kinds of things. WhatsApp. I guess I do that. Can I do a QR code for WhatsApp? Log out. Maybe I'll pull that off screen. All kinds of things. Google Chat. Definitely not putting the Google Chat in this thing. That's for sure. Signal. iMessage. Okay. I don't know what some of these things are. Channel health instances. So we have a instance running. I guess we could talk about. So I'm running this in BOSH mode, right? So it's an on-demand BOSH deployment for every OpenClaw instance as like its own dedicated VM, as we kind of saw. And I did that for multiple reasons. I tried to hack this together as a CF app. And the whole like it wanted to store state and have all these different MD files it's writing, it's just is not, unfortunately, a good fit for CF because of the whole like no persistent volume situation. And it's supposed to be doing things like you can enable like agentic browser usage, and it will like run any kind of like CLI it has on the local OS and things of that nature. So again, more tailored to an on-demand VM or Lobster as a service situation. But here's the cron jobs, that type of thing. Now maybe Corby, maybe you already have better views in your OpenClaw since you've actually hooked these things up. But open agents, I guess I'm going to make multiple agents as well. So there's even another configuration here too. But yeah, what else? I'll do some ops here. I think I had this over here. So bring up my good old friend Health Watch. I don't know. I'll be moving this to Hub here soon, but I just needed to do something quick. And let's see, I've been building some new dashboards so we can watch this thing. Request rate. Let's see. Another benefit of having a platform to run all your models. We can see the requests coming in, request rate. We have one active plan. Kind of getting that token usage and things. I think Corby, this is probably more busy. Yeah, 87.1 requests. So yeah, this has been busy showing these requests coming in and some log requests. So yeah, interesting. We've already done 1.67 million input tokens on this guy on GPTQ 122B. So again, that paying per token, not so much, right?
Wait,
Nick,
I'm responsible for 208K of those tokens.
Oh, you're already at 208,000?
208K, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So as you can see, if you wanted to do this at scale, it could add up pretty quickly.
Nick, you could add to your dashboard for the feel good factor, the Cloud Code API rate, could put it up there of you've saved this much.
Oh yes. Yeah. That's a good thing. Yeah. So we had somebody threw a 500 here, but yeah, I'm monitoring all the things here, so everything's looking okay. And let's see who's using the most tokens. Maybe we can do some of that here. Let's see. This I need to do like the last hour here probably. Okay, Claude Scratch. I have a filter. Oh, so I need to update this because these are coming in through service keys, so they're not coming in through traditional binding here. So that's another thing to update for my build back plan. But yeah, it's hard to see who's. I'm definitely gonna need to implement this.
Chat who's reporting on their claw usage here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm using a 4 gig Raspberry Pi, 0-claw OpenCode. I think it's the Cloud Agent Transformer is probably better, but that's cool. All right, yeah. I mean, that's another thing too. Like you can run this on Raspberry Pis or yeah, and I saw 0-claw. That was pretty cool as well. Like and again, kind of there's a lot of different variants going on of so this has become now the most popular open source project in history with the amount of GitHub stars. So
well, even NVIDIA CEO.
Yeah, was it yesterday?
That was the most
yesterday?
influential project. Forget the actual term or the scope of that statement, but I think he said it's like one of the most important or most influential open source projects.
Yeah. Now, Corby, I did not get a new email. Maybe check my.
That's a shame.
Maybe I didn't look at my spam though.
I
did. It went to spam.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's see that spam mail. All right.
Yeah. So you okay? Now you made it more annoying. It's not getting the current price. If you're trying to get the current price owner, it's not getting it. But like I was like,
oh, it did not get the current price. I can't read the message from here. Did it just repeat a price that it previously gave you or something?
It's like the price is empty. It says price $, empty, and it's like doing some new line stuff.
Oh.
So it needs a little work. Your email.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
okay.
We're at 340 here. Yeah, this is Could someone fact check me? Is this actually right? I guess I could just
believable.
go to the
Yep.
Oh yeah,
340.56. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now we can do some price alerts. Like send me a text if it goes below.
I did stop the loop. You won't get any more spam from me.
Okay. Yeah. Well. All right. I appreciate that, but it was Google Mail already saw that and said I need to block Corby's spam from his OpenClaw bot. But yeah. Okay. Well, like okay, it's everything seems to be working. I could post some notes. I would say the OpenCode GPT-OSS seemed to do better, and maybe that we just didn't do a hard enough prompt or whatever. And we did give GPT-OSS the complete prompt first, versus we had a break and like we didn't do the full prompt on the Qwen3 one. But Qwen, they both seem to be working out pretty well in OpenClaw now as well. So I'm gonna have to turn this over to my son so he can do his multimodal image processing as well. So we'll have to do that. I should have queued some type of image thing. So I guess the jury is still out of. We need some more work here, but I'm pretty excited about these model releases as we're starting to get pretty interesting things where you can get these running on OpenClaw and things behind the back end. And I'm excited about just kind of playing with this thing. We tried to get Mark here too, but he couldn't make it. Mark has been very deep in the OpenClaw ecosystem, so we'll have to maybe get him on to actually teach us how to use OpenClaw next. Now that we have it working and we can get OpenClaw, basically a lobster as a service on demand anytime we want it. So,
if I'm hearing correctly, you've promoted to prod for end user testing. So classic. Within 24 hours, you're in prod.
We are still in the test foundation currently. So that's why some of you got some new credentials. I'm not. Well, a lot of our friends are at DevNexus right now, and a lot of our friends are using prod for live demos. And I did not want to potentially introduce large changes like this in prod. Especially, I need to do some model changes and things to roll out the new Qwen model. So I was just I'm going to let that be a next week scenario, and didn't want to like, hey. Nick made a change, during the middle of the day and took down, everybody's demo. So that was my philosophy behind the scenes. So it's always good to have a test environment, test your changes. But yeah, and I can see. Corby, are you running something? Because somebody's running something here. Let's look.
Well, I actually did issue a chat. Oh, it just interesting. What happened here?
Did it crash? No.
It didn't like. I complained to it that the stock price it gave me was incorrect,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't respond very nice to that. It reported too many requests, and it started blurting out a bunch of stuff. I don't think it responds to criticism well.
Well, maybe that's I'll get you. How about I get you a Qwen provision model, and you can try your same test. Maybe that's where you're like, GPTOSS OpenCode, yay, but OpenClaw, you need to do a Qwen. Like, if you want to be really annoying about emails, you know, that's the safeguards they put in on GPTOSS. Man, who needs those, right? But yeah.
Oh yeah, it's trying to hook into various third-party websites to pull up stock prices, and it keeps hitting 401s or invalid API keys. It's just going, this thing's very aggressive.
Well, ask your chat, like, what's the current price of AVGO? Because my Qwen is just like, bam. Works right off the bat.
Current price of AVGO. I think that okay, so it did respond immediately with the correct answer. So I don't know why it was going through these convoluted loops and trying to hit all these third-party systems when I complained about the email message. That's interesting.
Yeah, so I have heard that. I've seen some commentary around looping, like breaking it, or getting these things in loops or something, and that's like there's different things to tweak around that. But maybe that was a live instance of you had like a infinite agentic loop failure situation where your claw got stuck.
Let me see what my new usage level is here. So it didn't update. It still says I'm at 208K tokens. Interesting.
Oh, do you have to refresh? Oh, there you go. Oh, nice. So yeah, it didn't quite update all of that because it's still referencing that, but interesting. Oh, wow! You can track tokens over time and everything too, man. Ooh, this is interesting. Very cool. Yeah. So I guess if you're watching,
there you go. I'm up to 631K tokens. So that last request tripled my usage there.
Okay, and this is why you don't want to have a shared OpenClaw service on paid API providers. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I know it's late. Anything things we want to check out or dive into? I know we're probably pushing everyone's attendance, and thanks whoever's watching, which, you know, thank you we have a pretty good live stream count right now. I haven't been paying attention at all. So thanks for watching. I guess I don't have my like and subscribe pillow right now, but if you do like what you're seeing here, check out cloudfounderweekly.com or our YouTube channel, subscribe, and check out all the things for similar comment around this. So I guess any other closing thoughts for our guests, or for our viewers, our esteemed guest panel here? Any things you want to leave the audience with?
I just think this is the next step. It's fun. This is an exciting space. It's absolutely daunting. We're all just kind of like buckled up and holding on. We have some great folks like Corby and Mark leading the charge, but I do think it's really interesting to see, you know, as we get out of the experimental, personal, you know, home lab, home automation. It is interesting to hear customers talk about, oh yeah, like I'll let my minion do that for me now. And I see this as an evolution of let's remove the toil of off our plate, and let's see where else we can focus.
The next CF Weekly will be entirely run by OpenClaw agents. I don't know, probably not, but yeah.
It'll be, well, I was going to say there'd be far less banter, but it would be very different banter.
Exactly. Yeah, now I have to figure out if I can find this whole notebook situation now that I have these OpenClaw things. But yeah, feel free to kick the tires on what we've provisioned here, guests, and let me know how things go. I'll try to learn some more things here and try to implement this in my workflows. But yeah, Corby, are you still emailing me, or what's going on?
No. I stopped the process. So you've been unsubscribed. I'm trying to find more constructive uses for this section. Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Keith, any final closing thoughts? Are you ready to go to the pub or get something to drink? I know it's after Friday afternoon, evening for you, so I appreciate you staying on.
Fire up the smoker.
No, all good. Too many things but like to Ryan's thing, it's nearly scary when there's so many things going on, but just pick one and just grok in it. It can be daunting at the start of going. The pace of this it's hard to even comprehend at the moment. But just start somewhere. Don't be scared. Yeah, just start somewhere.
All right. Yeah, I can't echo that advice enough. Just start somewhere, pick something up, and just start working with it, because it's and that will be helpful for all the new things to come out, because you'll have context around the new stuff. So that means
I said it to a friend as well. Oh, like, it's expensive. I'm going, how much do you spend a day in coffee? Multiply that out by a week. Multiply that by a month. There, your subscription's paid.
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah. One coffee. I think it's worth an investment in your life. Yeah. Of one coffee's worth a day.
Yeah.
However, these subscriptions are really, if I can really get these home models using well, I can really the ROI of either canceling some subscriptions, because like my son now has a Cloud Pro subscription now too. It's like, oh man, if I keep scaling these Cloud subscriptions, it's gonna be like a GPU per month situation. So it's they could definitely add up pretty fast. But start with maybe the $20 plan, see what you get, and then go from there. But all right. Well, I appreciate you all coming out here today, hanging out with us. All the live viewers, thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and keep notified of our latest shenanigans on Cloud Foundry Weekly. And we'll be back next week with probably some other AI adjacent or AI related show, because it's all the rage right now, right? And I guess Ryan, since you're new to the show, do you know how we end the show?
It's CF out. I'm
gonna give that to you. I'm gonna give that.
I was like, close. Oh, I know this.
Yeah, CF by, CF out, CF exit. That's most people are like, I don't watch past 30 seconds. So I have no idea, but so I will give you. I think you're the first new guest to actually get that right. So we'll give you the award of. Congratulations. But so we'll do a countdown and then we'll hang up. So 3, 2, 1. See ya. Bye.
Bye.